on about this time last week, so I wanted to make sure, that I did come on. I finally got my kitchen clean, the last room of the house. I hate cleaning it. You climb up all over the place. I haven't decided on all the meals that I'd like. I guess we're going to have to wait a bit. But anyway, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Oh, I am tired today. Well, I can wait. That's why I told you 4 o'clock today. Hi, who's ever there? I see one. Let me go ahead and tell you what we'll be having next week. Though I haven't finished this week, at least I'm going to let you know what's coming up. I want to make a cranberry apple salad. I know it's not the holidays, but sounds too good. It's got lime and Dijon mustard in it, and romaine lettuce, and green onions and walnuts. So I think that would be a good recipe to try. Oh, somebody just left. Okay. And in this one, now I don't know if I can find this, but I'm going to hope and pray that I can find this. This is a rice pudding with cherries. They should call it a cherry rice pudding, but this is how they state it. And this is from, I think, France. I'm not sure about that, but anyway. And the next one I'm going to be making, this one I used the page. This one will be salmon leek pie with lemon dill crust. It's amazing how you can make all these different things, and they're really, really nice and gives you a lot of ideas. This one I have 3 marked in this book. No, I'm not making that one today. Next week. I want to make a sausage broccoli rice casserole, which I think would be very, very interesting. It's we're going to be doing it on top of the stove. Had to check it. Unsure about that one. And this one caught me at the last minute. Hello. Yes. Hi. This is Afghani ground lamb and eggplant with pasta. And listen to what it has. It has yogurt in it, cilantro. They also use fresh mint. They have cumin, cloves, lemon. They have ginger in it. They have chili in it, coriander. So it's got a lot of seasonings, and I think that will be very, very interesting. Hope I can make it, though. Heaven knows. Let's say hi to everybody. Yes, I remember you. 2013. I was started my YouTube 13. No, I just started it 2 years ago. My day. I am tired. I finally got the house clean. I hate doing the kitchen. That took me all day today. Hello, everyone. Hi. Grandpa. No, I'm the M, not the P. Thank you. God bless you too, Ava. Oh, yes, our day is ending. When I get off of here, I have to go and take all the trash outside and take it up front. And my son will put it out on the sidewalk later tonight. Yeah, it's finally getting warm. We saw 50, so I'm really proud of it that we got there. My day is ending, but it was very busy today. Very, very busy. And I love that meal I made. Oh my God, that veal and that wine just went so nice together. What is this stream for? What is it about? I do a live to show what's coming up the following week on my recipes, and then people want to actually chat with me. So I'm doing like a chat and what's coming the following week. Though I want to move that up to level 3 to have chat time. Do you have grandchildren? No, I do not. You'd think at 72? Nope, don't have any. Legendary. You know, I don't understand a lot of this computer language. I'm sorry. I'm the one who will go to the library or open a book, but I did get 3 new cookbooks today. My son got them for me for my birthday, and I said, "Can I open it before my birthday?" And he said, "Yes, you can." I'm from America. Thank you, Brody. Yes, I have 2 sons, and I lost my daughter. You want to see my sons? Well, they're at work, and one is at work, and one is practicing on his cello right now. I don't know if you're going to get a glare, but I'll show you our sons. This is my oldest one right here. These were taken about 5 years ago. And here is my baby right here. Those are our sons. I lost her at 7 or 8 months. It was a natural abortion. And let me tell you, a natural abortion hurts more than giving birth. No books, please? Yes, I did. I mentioned the pot pies. I mentioned what we were having. Okay, we're going to have salmon leek pie with lemon dill crust. This one I don't know if I can get. Depends upon if the cherries are out. Come on, Sandra. This one is rice pudding with cherries. I've never heard of that, so that's going to be a new one. And I want to make a cranberry apple salad. I think that'll be very, very nice. And did it? Let's see, was it the second one here? I got 3 recipes of this book I want to make. Yes, I'm going to buy some sausage and broccoli, and we're going to make a sausage, broccoli, and rice casserole, 1 dish, quick. Then all I have to do is make a salad, so if I'm busy, it'll be easier on me. Now this one is just the seasonings caught me on this one. Okay, legendary. That's okay if you're new. This is an Afghani ground lamb and eggplant pasta. So I look forward to it. Sorry I misspelled you. That's okay. Listen, you want to see me try to say some of these recipe titles. I'm going to sit there and apologize before I start. I'll apologize to you because I'm going to have trouble saying them. Okay. Thank you for joining. Subscribing. I do want to be able to make some recipes that you're not going to be able to see unless you become a member. You have to join to get those. Those will be most of the recipes will be public, but there are some things that I'm actually going to be making more on the private unless you actually join. Sorry, misspelled. That's fine. I'm no problem. But I haven't done all that yet. I'm still figuring out what else could I put on level 3 besides live chats, and I want to put it on for 1 day. Legendary 11:30. Don't worry about it. That's fine. There's no problem with that. 95 to 99% of my videos are public. Only 1% is really just private. And those are the recipes, let's say they're more complicated. When you move to that stage, like when I went to make a crust, we were doing crust much different than the ones I've shown. So it sort of moves up and down according to it. That's why some recipes are very easy, some are more complicated. Like I am going to make, what is that? It's going to be a pecan pie, but it has another fruit that goes with it. And that will definitely be for, you have to join to get that recipe. But most of my recipes are there to teach you how to cook and, to learn about nutrition so you can be healthy and happy in old age instead of nursing your wounds and your aches and your pains. And you're greeted in the morning with medication. Your day ends with medication. And, so I want people to be as healthy as they can. Why isn't there other people chatting? I guess because there's only 5 and they don't want to talk. That's all. But I'm glad you're happy. And it's, what time is it there? You have to go. Okay, listen, you take care and enjoy, I should say day. Oh, go eat. That's very good for you. Okay, enjoy your dinner and your evening. Okay. It's 9:12 p.m. Oh God, I'd be asleep for hours. Yeah, mine's an evening. You're ahead of me by 5 hours because it's only like 4:15 here. So you're 5 hours ahead of me. Go eat. Okay. Right. But I'm just A2 English speaker. I understand just 40%. Okay, that's fine. I have a strike tomorrow, so I have no school. Okay. Listen, I understand that we're all speaking different languages, but the one thing we all have in common is we all love to eat and we're all human beings. Okay. So where are you from? American? Merkin? Dario? Where are you? What country are you from? Do, 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 do. I'm from Turkey. Okay. Now see, we spell your country Turkey. We drop the I, put the E where the I is, and that's how we spell your country, Turkey. I have a strike tomorrow. That doesn't make sense anyway. Okay. Maybe I'm just a bit weird. Well, it seems people are going off. My dog died. Can you make me feel better? I can tell you that your animal isn't suffering anymore and that they're in a better place and that you'll see them again. That's about all I can tell you. I don't want to go too spiritual that you would lose the conversation, but understand I've lost my birds, I've lost my cats, I've lost my dogs. I just lost one of my favorites. I have 2 cats again, but they're longtime companions, and I understand that. But they don't leave you. They do love you just as much. So don't feel sorry for them. The love that you have is still there. And you will see him again when it's your time to go. For all you know, he might greet you at the gate and say, "Come on in." No, I think it's interesting that you wrote it in your language. That's nice. Because I learn as well. Just don't ask me to speak the language, I'll die. My husband was the one who could speak 4 languages, and he was learning a 5th one. And I just looked at him. I said, I have trouble with my own language. But what can I say? That's me. I'll tell you funny about my husband, what he did. He liked to get in the kitchen, like me. And he said, Sandy, I am going to show you how to make coconut bread. I said, okay, Tony. So Tony pulls out the flour, the butter. He gets a fresh coconut. He showed me how to crack a coconut and take care of the coconut to make the dish. And I watched him, and he put in the salt, the vanilla, and what's that? Angus bitters in it and all. And he said, you put it in a moderate oven. I said, okay, moderate's 350, Tony, if you don't know what a moderate oven is. And I watched him bake it. He said, it's going to come out, Sandy. It's going to be this thick. And they are thick like that. It's going to be like that. I watched him and I said, Tony, don't you think? He said, don't interrupt me. I know what I'm doing. But Tony, don't you? He said, Sandy, I told you to be quiet. I said, okay, I'm going to be quiet. Keep my mouth shut. And when it came out, it was as flat as it went in. And he said, why didn't it rise? I said, you remember when I was saying but? I said, you need a leavening, Tony. It's either going to be baking powder, or it's going to be baking soda, or it's going to be yeast, or it's just going to be egg whites with air into them to give them that lift. He said, well, which one would do it? I said, well, you added salt into the coconut bread, so you can't use baking soda because it'll be too much salt. And then he sat there and said, well, my mother didn't put any eggs in it. So I said, well, scratch that out. And I said, it's not yeast because you don't have a rising time. The only thing left is baking powder. So he said, okay. And I said, look, I can make the recipe now. I got it down pat. Mine was like way up there. I told him because I put in a tablespoon of baking powder because there was so much coconut and raisins and rum in it that you had to do it that way. And that was the dish that he taught me how to make, one of many dishes, not too many, no more. I don't think I know more than 10 of them, though I know some people have shared their West Indian dishes, but but from him, his mother made a beautiful, and I was upset. She died before I got that recipe. She had made a fruit cake that she would make in September, and they wouldn't eat it till Christmas. It was so good. I had it one time. I know Mertkin, Dario, people on social media can be very cruel. And they do make fun of people not understanding that people are different. Okay, if you guys don't want to talk, just tell me and I'll get quiet. Like my husband said, be quiet, just watch. Now see, I usually don't tell them when I'm coming on and I get everybody. This time I told them I was coming on at this time. Because I figured if you might have questions because you don't know me, you want to know about me or something. Because sometimes people are afraid because they don't understand. And so I figured they usually will join if they know you. So I said, well, I'm going to let people know me. Not everything. Okay, we're up to 4 again. We were up to other ones. Okay. Well, we're going to have a quiet time. If in 20 minutes nobody talks, we're at 18 minutes. But if nobody talks by 20, I'll wish everybody a good evening or maybe a good morning. It depends on where you're at. And I will go take care of the rest of the things I have to do. Cleo, disintegrated pearl and vinegar. Hello, how are you? Cleopatra's disintegrated pearl and vinegar. Okay. Okay, so where are you from? I am good. I hope you're doing well too. Yes, I am. Tired, but I'm doing well. I am from the country of Lebanon. I'm from the country of America. Hi. I just made some of your dishes. Some of your dishes I actually enjoy, and they're very good. What did you? It was a lamb and rice dish that I had made. Oh God, I don't even remember which cookbook it was in. And I made za'atar, and I put it on some fish. And was it fish? No, chicken. I took chicken breast with za'atar, and I sat there. I mixed it with my discard, and I took chicken breast and I cut them up in little pieces. It's like chicken McNuggets, and we had it and we loved it. We ate like 3, 4 breasts. It was just that good. Oh, please don't ask. You'll be Zatar on chicken? Yeah, we did. I didn't know how it was going to work. Honest to God. I did not know how this was going to work, but I said, God, Zatar smells really good. And I said, I don't want to use regular seasoning on the chicken. So I took some of my discard from my sourdough. And what I did was, as I put in about a tablespoon of seasoning in with the discard, I beat it up and then I drenched the chicken. I just rolled the chicken in until because the discard holds really much better than egg and milk. And then I took some flour and I floured it and I deep fried them after I cut the chicken in pieces. And it was delicious. The flavor came out beautifully. I didn't believe it, but it really came out. What? Not to use Zatar in chicken? That's a sin in your country? Well, anyway, we ate it and we enjoyed it. Mm. Yeah, Zatar. We had it on chicken. But it came out and it tasted so good. You know, I was just playing around with seasonings. Put it in bread with those seasonings? Is it a flat bread that you make or is it like a pita bread? I know. I told you it was good. Though we didn't put it on bread. We put it on the chicken and fried it up. Yes, I mixed the herbs up. I've got a cookbook that gave me. Which book do I have that has the herbs in it? Zatar. Oh God, not the German. I'm trying to think of the cookbook that gave me the recipe, and I mixed it up, and it was really good. Oh well, we made it a lunch. We made it a lunch with the chicken, and I made a salad with it. And what else did we have with it? I think we had, oh God, come on, Sandra, think. I can't remember. I remember I made a salad with it and I had put vegetables and fruits in it. And because of the smell of Zatar, I sat there and I think I made a pepper vinaigrette to go with it. And that's what we had. But I can't remember the dish. We had a starch. I just can't remember if it was potatoes. What? It might have been sour cream. No? What did I make with that dish? God, I can't remember. Okay. And do I put olive oil with it to make it more into a paste to go onto the bread and it's like pita bread? Yes, exactly how. Okay. So now I know. Make it into a paste with the oil and spread it on the pita. I'll have to make some pita breads. And then put it in the oven. Do I use a moderate oven or do you want them broiled? Look up on Google. Manouchi. Well, that's an easy word. Man ouch an E. Manouchi. Well, anyway, I think I did a sin in your country for having it over chicken, but it was good. It fried up beautifully. I can't remember where I found the recipe. Manochi. Man-o-chi. Okay, Manochi. Well, listen, I don't Lie. At that point, I told you I have enough trouble with my own language. It was my husband who had the tongue for everything. How did you come up with the name Cleopatra Disintegrated? I speak mine, one language. My husband spoke four and was learning a fifth. He was learning Arabic. Let's see. He spoke Spanish. He spoke Latin. He spoke, what was the other one that he spoke? Oh God, I can't even remember. I know the last language he was learning was Aramaic, Arabic. I called it Arabic. Uh, Latin, Spanish. What's the other bloody language he learned? I can't remember it offhand, but he spoke four and learning the fifth language. He was very smart. Okay, I hope it was quick. Mm. Mm. Now let's see, Monday. No, I don't have to worry about Monday. Also, as an Arabic speaker, I would not recommend learning Arabic. It is an extremely hard language, so good luck to your husband. My husband passed away. He's no longer with us. And he had a tongue for it. He was learning it, the teacher. I mean, he was making A's in the class. I watched him. I said, "You lucky dog, you're so good at it." Because I couldn't do it. I can't remember the other two languages. Hello? Mixie. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I know. What's that? Oh, we're talking about languages, and it seems that I use za'atar wrong. I'm supposed to make it into a paste and put it on pita bread. So now I'm going to make pita breads and see what's going on, Mixie, and see how it comes out. Though my pita breads are never round, they're sort of every shape but round. I think it'll be good. I'll try. I definitely want to try it and see how it works. Because I still have za'atar. Yeah, I took a lot of it. Used a good tablespoon on the chicken. Go ahead. I'm always ready to learn. Me, I speak English. It's my husband who spoke all the languages. He just learned one. He loved learning. He was what you call a Rhodes Scholar. His grades, he ran like a 99 on his test scores and everything. He was just intelligent. So he was going to go to a school, Edinburgh, I think, medical school in Europe. Where was that? I can't remember anyway, but the war came on and he served the country, so he never made it there. Oh, I eat both, and I eat fish as well. I eat beef, veal, wild game. I grew up on it. Congratulations. And by the way, I'm a female, not a bro. And what's a GSC? Watch Death Note. It's peak. What's that about, Misty? Mixie. Mm-hmm. Mixie, what is Death Note? It's a not a Lebanese, but an extremely good dish. Okay, a little difficult. but try making couscous. I know couscous. My husband taught me how to make it. He used it when he was doing, oh God, there was a dish that he used to make for me. He called it not a boiled dinner. It was a different dinner. Even his auntie, she used to take couscous. She'd get a bowl, she'd heat this little bowl of individual bowls, and she would sit there and make couscous. And before she put it in the bowl, she would put butter into the dish, a piece of butter, and then she would put the couscous in and spin it around. And so, shake it till it came to the shape of the bowl, and then she would dump it onto a plate upside down, which would be the dome, and they would lay food around it. And she also liked to make couscous with okra. It is nice. Very, very nice. Well, the West Indians do it too. Or maybe she learned it because she traveled with the Chase niece all over the world. So maybe that's where she learned about couscous. But it's very nice. Mixie, what is death note about? Let me get a tissue. I'll be right back. Yes, it is. Very delicious. A Lebanese dessert. I have found a few dishes that I think are Lebanese because we used to go to Shahadi's, and there was a store next to it, and I used to buy a lot of things from Shahadi's. I know about the meat pies and the spinach pies, which I love. Okay, I haven't tried it that way. They also have these pastries that are cut like in triangles. They're layered with, what is the name of the pastries? It's very thin. It's got honey on it. They're very sweet, and we love them. They never last in the house. I will. I'm very quick about it. Listen, does anybody know about, not jasmine, what's the other rice? Balsamic rice. Has anybody ever tried using orange water in balsamic rice? So, so SFOUL, foul, foul. Oh, it's not honey? Oh, well, I didn't know it tasted like honey. It was sweet. We enjoyed it very much. So I've had one of the first restaurants I went to. My husband ordered some food that I didn't know what it was, but it was very good. We were sitting in a Lebanese window because it was a small restaurant. So because it had bay windows, they had a table there for two. And my husband and I went there, and he said, "I'm ordering for you, Sandy." And I had the Lebanese food, and that was my introduction into Middle Eastern food, which I loved. I miss going to Shawty's. But I do have the meat pie and I do have the spinach pie in that aspect. So I do have those recipes. I don't know of other ones that I have. Look, I have a lot of cookbooks and I just bought 3 more and I should shoot myself. I'm really, really bad. I got 3 shelves stacked up and I just put some in another room. And I said, God, Sandy, are you going to go through all these cookbooks? I don't know. Well, who is on? It's almost 40 minutes at here. Well, I'll see what recipes, because I know I have a Middle Eastern, Mediterranean area cookbook. Let's see. Yeah, a Mediterranean, I can see the title of from here, Mediterranean cooking. And I think that's where I got my za'atar, and I got an idea to flour fry it with chicken, which you said really belongs on bread after I make it into a paste. So I do want to try that and see how it comes out. Well, everybody is leaving, so I'm going to go ahead and say, have a wonderful day, evening, morning. Listen, just have a good time and enjoy life the best you can, and don't let people put you down or anything else. You just enjoy it for what it is. Have what? You ever tried Turkish cuisine? If it's in the Mediterranean, I'm sure I have. I might not know at the time. My husband took me all over the place. Oh, yes, I agree. They're absolutely delicious. I love the meat and the spinach pies. I was surprised what went into it. Now, Turkish dishes, cuisines, I might have some in the Mediterranean cookbook. I haven't gone through all of that book yet. You're very welcome. Okay, listen, I want everybody to have a great, great evening, okay? Day, night. Anyway, enjoy life, okay? I am going to go now. I've had a long day. So take care. Bye bye.